Happy Wednesday! How's everybody doing?
Hump day. We've made it halfway through the week, guys.
Yes, this has been a long week. I don't know if it's been broken up.
It has been.
It's my first week back full time, so I feel like it's long.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree.
It's been fun. It's not been bad. It's just been long.
Also, I think it threw you off because we were live on Monday, but not yesterday. And we're normally live on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
And we were live on Saturday or Friday. Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was Saturday.
I don't know about you guys, but the holidays get me really
confused,
discombobulated. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place when it comes to the holiday time because, as fellow crafters, it is our busiest time of the year. So we are constantly go, 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 go.
Yeah, we're busy. We're hustling.
You're crafting away, hustling. So it is a very, very busy time for everybody.
Yes.
But it's a fun time. And I love all of the crafts that we get to do during the holidays. And today's craft is no exception.
Yeah, this is one I feel like last Christmas I shot my shot to Courtney about this idea, but the venture didn't exist yet. And she was like, yeah, we can make it, but we didn't have the file for it yet, and then it just got slipped under the rug. So I'm really, really happy to make these because it's one of my most favorite Christmas decorations, and it's so old school, but we're giving a new school twist by using the Cricut.
Right. And not only that, but these are very, very popular right now.
Yes.
I don't know if you all are on a lot of the websites and stuff, but these are specifically, I have seen these a lot on West Elm, and I have seen them a lot in boutique stores. And one thing I do want to make sure you guys understand is we are going to be using the venture today, and it is going to be a giant one. However, the one that I created, I did on the Maker. And you can do on the Explorer, and it's little.
Yeah, but they're really cute. And you can make them, can you make them a little bit bigger than that one that you made?
You can.
Okay.
You would just have to put it on different sheets. That's just one sheet of cardstock. I was able to make that with one sheet of cardstock.
That's pretty good.
I know.
Okay, so don't feel left out. If you don't have a venture, don't feel like, oh, I can't make today's craft. Obviously, you can make it. It's just going to take a little bit longer or be a little bit smaller.
Yes.
So, love that. If you guys have not been here, if you've been living under a rock and you're like, what's going on? Maker's Gonna Learn. We've extended our Black Friday sale.
Only until tomorrow at midnight though.
Yeah, so you guys, if you've been on the fence about becoming a yearly member, we're still running the $75 off, which is our best deal of the year. So y'all know Black Friday, we kind of show up and show. We don't kind of show up, we do show up.
We for sure show up.
So if you have been on the fence, the time is now. Sadie dropped a link for you guys. That's 70 off the
75.
yearly. I'm sorry, 75. We normally do 70, so we're doing a little bit more, a little extra.
Plus, they ship to you 30 days to master your Cricut guide.
Yes.
That will walk you through step by step, getting your Cricut out of the box, starting to use it, and becoming a pro when it comes to using your Cricut.
That book is just good stuff, people.
It really is. And what I don't think you all understand, I know, if you sign up for our membership today, you get instant access to this book and to our website, but to have this physical copy in your hand is such a big deal. I love the book. It's something that you're going to reference so many times. So it's definitely time, if you have been a fence sitter, it's time to jump over that fence and head on over.
A fence sitter. I was like, is she saying that right? But
fence sitter. Yeah. You've been on the fence.
Yeah.
Sitting on the fence.
And y'all, you get instant access to this, but you don't get a printed copy unless you're signing up today. So I love the printed copy mainly because I like taking notes, and you can just take notes all day long in this.
Yes.
And you've got it. If for some reason you ended your membership at any point, you'll have this if you still keep your Cricut and all that, so you're not just completely thrown to the wolves. So hopefully you don't do that, but we would love for you guys to be a part of our community.
Of course.
Yeah. So today, Lauren's making something with a venture. Did you guys forget that there was a venture?
Kind of.
Because we haven't, it's been 3 or 4 months since
we got it, and then I think we brought it on and did one giant birthday card, and that's all we've done with it. I used it personally when I was creating like a bulk order for a friend. But
which is really handy for bulk orders.
It was so handy.
Yeah.
I used HTV, and I did like 100-something tote bags. It was a little over 100 tote bags, and I was able to put the HTV down on the mat, send it through duplicate it, and I think I got like 10 or 11 on one mat.
That's pretty
good. And so
good.
I was able to send it through, go do something else I did it while I was here at work. So I was able to just go ahead and send it through and then get back to work, do my thing, and then I just took them home and weeded them at home.
Yeah.
So it really is one of those things. If you do bulk orders or you create things, let's say, to sell at boutiques, craft fairs, things like that, it is an investment, but it is one that will save you time. And as you all know, time is money.
That's right.
Time is money, baby.
That's right.
So it's one that we don't even use a lot because we sell education, but we don't sell product.
Right.
So if you sell product, then
this is for you.
Yes.
Everyone loves your sweatshirt.
This is the one that we have the tutorial on.
Yes, and the red is still not came in.
No, it is not.
SOS.
Please send help, because where is the red?
I want to make one with the red. Literally, their advertisement has the red on it. They need to firstly take that advertisement down.
Yeah.
Because we ordered it before I left for maternity leave.
We ordered it before Halloween.
Yeah.
I want to say we ordered it in September.
Yeah, and I was like, surely to God, it'll be here.
Surely it'll be here, because our original time to do this was like early to mid-November.
Yeah, and I wanted to make it, and I still want to make it.
It had to have been September.
Yeah, it had to have been. So if it comes in, I'm going to make a sweatshirt with it. Hopefully before the Christmas parties start, because I want my shirts to be popping.
I mean, I think we need to send them an email.
Refund.
No, I just want to be like, where's it at?
Yeah,
I just want the product.
They're a small mom and pop.
They are, and we do love them.
Yes, they have lots of good things.
I think it's probably just the product, like making it is probably what's putting them behind.
Probably, and I think it's very popular.
They probably had a lot of pre-orders. I wonder how many pre-orders they had.
I would say a bunch.
A ton, because it's so good.
The photo in the ad is delicious. Like, it's so good. It looks so good.
Lisa's saying that it's still saying delivery in December.
Well,
we're close to December, so
yeah,
we're like 2 days away. Speaking of December, before we get started crafting,
okay,
be here or be square on Friday. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah,
You better be here, because we got a big. I feel like that's all we say all the time.
Well,
we have a big announcement.
We like to have excitement.
I know.
And we're calling it an event. So Friday, it's not just a live stream. It's a kickoff event, countdown to Christmas. Like, y'all, December is packed.
Litty.
Yeah, the last few days we have just been like busting out some really cool stuff for you guys for December. It's going to be really exciting. I can't wait. Lots of fun
literally
projects.
Cannot wait to tell you guys what we are doing for the month of December.
Yeah. It's good.
Wild.
It's good.
Literally, there is one thing that Tanner's doing that I never thought that he would do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I never thought he would do this.
Y'all are going to freaking freak out.
You're going to freak?
You're going to freaking freak out.
Okay.
Be there on Friday. Subscribe so you don't forget. Turn your notifications on so you don't forget.
Puff is holding up well. I think somebody asked that question.
You washed it.
Yeah, I did wash it. I did wash it.
Well, yeah, it looks good.
It looks dang good.
Did you dry it in the dryer?
No, I didn't hang it to dry.
Oh, no, that's the ticket right there.
That's the ticket.
But listen, Puff Vinyl stays on forever. I've got some Puff Vinyl stuff, and it looks good.
Good.
So, anyways, if you are new here, make sure that you guys subscribe.
Yes.
Don't forget to subscribe, because then you're notified every time that we post, and hit the little bell, and it'll send you like an actual notification.
It's one of those things, like, even if you guys don't sign up for yearly membership, you still get so much out of this channel by learning what we do for free.
Yeah, free 50 free.
And it's free $99 to subscribe.
Right.
So hit that subscribe button. Make sure you do that.
All right,
okay.
Let's do it.
Let's craft.
Is your mat wet from... Lauren had a little oopsie.
Yeah, we had an oopsie before we started, guys. So if you hear squeak, 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 it's because I literally spilled a whole cup of water everywhere on the table. It actually did get my little snowflake a little wet, but it's still holding up. Still holding up. And this is a little tiny snowflake that I made with not the Explorer. I made it with my maker, but you can make this with an Explorer.
And you made that with one sheet of white cardstock?
One sheet of white cardstock.
That's
one sheet of 12 by
12
12 cardstock.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
So if this is made with one sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock, I want to know.
That's going to be gigantic.
I know.
Okay,
We're making a Big Mac Daddy today.
I'm ready, everybody.
I am too.
I love it.
So let's go ahead and talk about everything that you need, which is very minimal. Like, it's so minimal today. You need cardstock. So whether you have the Venture and you're using remind me the size of this again? 24 by...
Give me a second and I'll tell you. It's a weird measurement.
It's a very weird, like 24 by 28?
Yeah, 24 by 28.
Okay, so if you're using the Venture 24 by 28, we're gonna use this whole sheet, okay? I truly think if we use more than one sheet, that would be like insane in the membrane. Big.
Yeah.
But we're not going to. If you are doing this on your Maker or Explore Series machine, one sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock. Now, if you want to make it bigger, you can separate this out and do it in multiple sheets, and that will make it bigger. But I'm gonna show you when we download the file how you're gonna have to size everything up together, and then you'll ungroup it, okay? So, other than that, we do need a mat. We are using a light grip mat today. I am going to be using a bone folder. This is going to be key with this project. Key, okay? Very, very important. I am using an ATG gun. You don't have to use an ATG gun. I know that so many of us here have probably said, I can't find it, it's out of stock, it's out of my price range. Y'all, this is an investment. I know, I understand. It's like $70, is it not?
It is now. It used to be like 40 or something.
Well, I mean, if it was 40, I can completely understand. 70 is a little much for me.
It's steep. Yeah, it's steep. And I mean, like, it is amazing.
It
but
is.
y'all, if you're not paper crafting like all the time, don't feel like you need to get that because they have like $2 and $3 double-sided adhesive tape dispensers at the Walmart.
So if you do not have an ATG gun, get you a double-sided tape dispenser. That's all we need is double-sided tape, okay? Some people use glue dots. Some people use whatever. I will say that I do think a double-sided like tape is gonna work best for this project because I tried to do this with hot glue. It just did not give me the best results. Like I was able to, because you have to be very specific on where you place these or they'll get off very easy. So having the ATG or double-sided, we'll just say double-sided adhesive period, it's easier to like, if you do mess up, you can kind of be very gentle and easy and take it apart and replace.
That's why I love that double-sided adhesive because it's very movable and workable.
But it's still very substantial.
Right.
Like you don't have issues with this.
Yeah.
The bone folder came from Amazon.
Yes.
You can get the plastic ones or you can get a true, like this one is made out of bone, calf bone.
Yeah.
So you can get a true bone folder or you can get a plastic one. Just something to help you get those score lines very nice. And then finally, we are going to need a scoring stylus.
I grab it for you.
And you can use a scoring stylus in your Cricut Venture. One thing I will say is that you do need to put it on more pressure because it doesn't tend to have as much pressure and score as well, but that's it. Just a regular scoring stylus is gonna be needed for this project. Someone said, what can you use if you do not have it? Your regular machine. You can use your regular machine and one sheet of cardstock paper. Okay. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and hop over to our share screen and we're gonna get started. We are gonna get started. Oh, what can you use if you don't have a bone folder? You can use an old credit card. You can use the end of your scissors. So a lot of times, and we'll go back overhead. This is something that edge of my scissors, if you don't have a bone folder or you can't find your bone folder, I have used the edge of my scissors so many times to make my fold and then just take that and run it along to get that crease really nice.
I use my burnishing tool a lot.
Burnishing tool will work.
That's my go-to.
This is your burnishing tool, edge of your scissors, old credit card. This plastic scraper tool would probably work. I mean, there's so many things you can use if you don't have a bone folder, but if you are a big time paper crafter, you're probably already gonna have a bone folder or you need a bone folder. Because when it comes to paper crafting, I really do love a good bone folder. So, back to our share screen. Let's go ahead and find our project. Here it is. And we are just going to start the process of creating our snowflake. Now, you can see here, we already have this pulled in here. And let me show you where to go to get this file. So if you go to here, our website, if you just go to cut files and you type in 3D snowflake, it should pop up. Beautiful. 3D paper snowflake. What you're going to do to download it, you're going to click this arrow pointing down. It's going to download up here. You're going to double click it. This is going to open up your Finder. You're going to want to make sure that you unzip this file. Here we have it unzipped. Now this is just an SVG file, okay? So it does not have a PNG because this is just a cut image. It's a 3D file, so it only has the SVG version. So to download this into Cricut Design Space, we're going to go back. You're going to click your upload image. You're going to browse. I'm going to go, actually, I'm just going to go back to my Finder, pull this guy in here. We're going to cancel this, and here you have your cut image, okay? From there, we're just going to click upload. It's going to upload here in our recent uploads. Click that and add it to Canvas, okay? Now, it comes in, this is the size that it comes in, which is pretty close to what you would need if you are using a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, okay? So this is gonna be representative of your 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So to see what can fit, what you need to do is grab a square. Let's go ahead and just delete this out so we're not distracted by it. So we're gonna grab a square. It comes in as a 2 by 2, but we want to make it a 12 by 12, and this is going to be representative of your 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So this is how you can know what is going to fit on your 12 by 12 sheet of paper. If you just want to use one, you're just going to keep this all selected and you're going to size it up just like this. And now you know that all of these pieces are going to fit on a 12 by 12, okay? Now, if you wanted to make it bigger, let's say to fit it on two 12 by 12 pieces of paper, first thing you're going to need to do is, I would actually, let's just go ahead and we're going to ungroup this. And see, it's got the cut lines and this separate. Okay, beautiful. So if you wanted to make it bigger, I'm going to leave this here and we're going to go back. Just give me a second and I'm going to show you what to do. So if we wanted to make this bigger, we know that we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these pieces. Okay? 8. So what I would do is I would come in here and I would probably start with my basic shape and I'm going to contour out everything except for one of them. Now hear me out. Wow, this is going to be a lot.
If it were me, Lauren, I'm just going to tell you what I would do. And this might not work, but I'm going to say it out loud and you tell me.
Okay.
I would slice off that bottom portion, like of the image. I would slice it off and duplicate it, or like slice off of the pieces
I was
and
trying to
duplicate
contour all of this out just so I have one here and then duplicate them all. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. But it probably would be easier to slice.
Probably. It would just take you way less time.
Okay. So if you want to make it bigger, here's what you're going to do. Okay? Just because this is how this file is set up. It's still grouped together. I'm just going to use this shape right here. Do not get rid of this guy. Okay? We're going to pull him down here because we do not need to get rid of him. So what you're going to do is we're going to select, and you can't select, so you're going to have to select your actual outside image plus your square and then slice. And then you're going to have to select your square and the score lines and slice. But we'll have to do that here in a minute. Okay? So now we have these two separate. We don't need that. We also don't need this. Okay? So now you see all of these score lines. They're still attached to our little A here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down here. Okay? We're going to select both of these. Slice. Then we're going to get rid, and get rid. So now we have one. We do still have all of our score lines here. You can see here, we still have all of them there. So I'm just going to select the score lines. Once again, we're going to have to, we can contour. I think these will be a lot easier to contour out. So we're going to hide all contours and actually grab, oh, I can't. Let me zoom in. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. The way that this file is set up is different. Okay, we're going to not do that. Let's go back. We're going to slice again. Okay? So I'm going to separate my score lines. I'm going to grab a square again. Okay? We're going to slice all of this out. And I'm just going to go ahead and unlock so that I can slice this. Okay? Selecting that and our square. Okay? Score lines and square. Can't have the A.
The score lines will have to be changed to cut lines.
They are.
Oh.
They are basic cut.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, can you recreate the score lines? Just pull in your own lines? Just for the sake of making it bigger, if you wanted to?
I mean, if you want to, you can. But it's going to be very hard. So maybe we'll just make it the size of the 12 by 12 and not even worry about it.
Yeah, just do the 12 by 12 or the venture size.
Yeah. I don't think they need to, I mean, it's just not letting me slice. We'll work on that. Actually, let me work on that later and see if we can get with Courtney about making these all separate so that they can like
and make it as big as you want, right?
Yeah.
So you're not having to slice all the little pieces out and all that.
It's not because my A is grouped, but I'll go ahead and ungroup it. And now you can see I still only had 2 layers, but it's not giving me the option to slice here. And I'm not really sure why, because it is a basic cut.
That you ungrouped them?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't mean to change the square into a score. It is very weird.
So the only options people are giving in the chat are to ungroup them, but that's not the answer.
That's not an option because they're all one line. See, this is very hard with 3D files.
Courtney's working on it now, she said.
Oh, Courtney's here working on it, so we're not even going to worry about it.
Yeah.
We're not going to worry about it.
We'll just make the 12 by 12 one, or we'll just make the venture one today. And then...
So, same thing with the venture one. I don't know that you can combine and subtract, though.
We'll get it fixed, so it's not that hard.
We will get it fixed.
Yeah.
Okay, so shape-wise, same thing with the venture. We're going to make sure that this fits on the 24 by 28. So I'm going to unlock. The width is going to be 24 by 28. 28, darling. There you go. Yes, I know, but we're going to go from here to here. It's giving me all these red things, and send it to back. And now we can see that actually, is it? It is. Why is it rotated just like a smidgen?
I don't know.
It was rotated like a hair. So now we can see that this is actually a little bit big for that 24 by 28. So we're gonna size that down. Now it's gonna fit on there beautifully. Once again, you're going to change your lines from a basic cut to the score function. We have this selected, basic cut, score. Beautiful, okay? Now, you do have to go in and attach these two, okay? Otherwise, they're gonna be separate. So you have to attach your score line to your basic cut. And then from there, make it.
So do you think that you could review that little tutorial really quick from the top? Just so, because we had a couple people say they were confused because we were trying to show how to make it bigger. So just this portion.
From the top, make it drop. We're gonna, from the top.
From the top.
Okay? We have uploaded this into Design Space. We're gonna select it, add it to Canvas. This is what it's gonna come in as into Design Space. Most of you here, okay? Most of you here are going to have an Explorer or a Maker machine. So you are gonna do this on a 12 by 24 or 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, okay? So what you need to do, grab a shape, make it 12 by 12, and then we are going to put it behind our snowflake here. You can see that we can make it larger to fit. Beautiful. And then from there, what I am going to do really quickly is I'm going to make sure that this, I'm actually going to ungroup it first. You don't have to, but I am. And then I'm going to select my score line here on over here. Do you see this on our layers panel? Select your score line and select your basic cut. And we're going to first change that score line to a score line because it was a basic cut. Make sure that your lines turn into dotted lines. Okay, you see how these before, this is what they look like. They were solid lines. That means it's gonna cut right through there. We don't want it to cut. We wanna change it from basic to score. Then we're gonna make sure our score and our snowflake are together. And then we're gonna hit attach. And that's it. And then you're ready to go make it. And then you can get rid of your 12 by 12 square, and you are now ready to go make it on your either Explorer machine or Maker.
And y'all, I wouldn't go smaller than that. Because it starts getting real intricate and hard to put together even.
I would not go smaller at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
That's probably the smallest, the 12 by 12.
Trust me, I made this one. There is no way I would sit and make one smaller than this. No way.
Unless you're just filling up for a challenge.
Unless you're filling up for a challenge. And honestly, this is the perfect ornament size. If you wanted to make like ornaments.
I want to make some ornaments.
I'm pretty sure my sister bought this almost identical ones from West Elm, and they're on her tree.
She bought them from West Elm. They're probably so expensive.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Bougie.
I didn't ask.
She bougie.
Anyway, back to what we are doing. I hope that helps. Like I said, Courtney is working on getting it to where we can like take one of the like, I don't, what do you want to call them?
One of the petals?
One of the flakes. Because you have to have 8 of these together. You have to have 8 to make the whole thing. Okay? So we are working on getting it to where you can ungroup them and size one of them and that middle egg. And somebody asked, what is the A for? I'm going to show you here in a minute. It's very, very important. Size both of those together and then duplicate the flake, singular flake, 7 times. Okay?
All right.
Beautiful.
We're all on the same page now.
So sorry that I confused you. I kind of confused myself a little bit. So
well, we like to piddle and
we
see
do like
what
to
we
piddle.
can do.
We do. We love to piddle.
We're piddlers.
We are piddlers here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was something that I saw. If you need errands run, I'm gonna piddle. I'm a piddler.
Yeah.
If I have to go do one thing, it's gonna take me 4 hours because I'm gonna piddle.
I'm gonna piddle for sure. Definitely.
That's me. I'm a piddler.
That's
okay. So we're doing it on the Venture. We have the 24 by 28 sized here, so we know it's gonna fit on our cardstock. So now I can get rid of that. I have my score lines attached to my basic cut. So now I'm gonna go to make it. As you can see here, it has sorted it onto the mat, and we are gonna be good to go. We're gonna click continue. We're gonna select, well, first of all, we're gonna turn on our device. Y'all, I think you're gonna be like so impressed.
I'm really excited to see how fast this cuts.
Now I'm gonna say, this one on the Explorer or on the Maker, it wasn't super fast.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, it cut beautiful. Beautiful. It just was not very fast.
Well, and there's a lot of details too.
Yes,
you know.
there are a lot of details. Now, one thing I do want to say, the one thing I don't like is loading this bad boy with paper and other materials.
It's like putting a fitted sheet on by yourself.
It is not easy. It's not that easy. So
this is like poster board. It's 80-pound cardstock.
yeah.
So you could literally do this with poster board. You don't have to buy Cricut
Susan
brand.
said that the cost, my Venture so fast, the cost has dropped to $7.99
for the Venture.
It's wow.
Good on them.
Good on them.
I'm gonna look.
Okay, go overhead. The best way I know how,
Tanner zoomed that in, so you're gonna wanna.
Oh, Tanner zoomed it in. Beautiful.
You want me to try to get it? I'm like that extra inch that you need.
Yeah,
I
you are
think.
that extra inch.
I don't want to shock.
Other way, up top, right there, toward the right. No, did I say right? I meant left.
You're twisting the wrong thing.
Oh, on up, the next one. Oh, other way, right.
Keep on going. There you go.
I'm holding my breath. Is that far enough?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, that's a big mama anyways, you know.
Yep.
Okay.
Kathy, if you did not get rid of the 12 by 12 square, then it is going to say it's too big. You're going to want to make sure that, I don't want to change. I don't, no, cancel. Why is it not, why is it not recognizing the Venture?
Is it plugged up?
Yeah, it's on.
I mean, it's on, but is it plugged up
It's a
to the computer?
Bluetooth only machine.
Oh, yeah. Okay, is it connected via Bluetooth? Is it giving you the option in Design Space at all on the drop down?
No, it's not.
But it let you select it on the canvas?
Yeah, I mean, it will let you select anything on the canvas.
Oh. Well, heck. We've been messing with the Bluetooth.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. So say our mouse
It's
is and
connected
everything.
now.
We're disconnected.
There it is.
There she blows.
There she blows. Cheryl, I was a teacher. I
She
was a
guessed
teacher
it.
in my past life.
Mm-hmm.
In my past life, I was a teacher. You are correct. I was actually a 4-H agent. See this? Okay, so the easiest way to load this mat is to start in one corner, line it up, and then just kind of like layer down to the other side.
Down easy.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really good job.
I mean, I'm kind of a professional at this point.
That
I might be kind of a professional, but I don't know.
Lauren made that look easy, but every time it's not easy.
It's not that easy.
It's not.
Okay, so Now what we're gonna do is I'm selecting medium cardstock, and I'm actually gonna use more pressure just because I want that score line to be really deep, and it still is not gonna be. I can tell you that for some reason. That's the one thing this baby does not do too well is score, and I don't know why.
Really? I think because it goes so dang fast.
Yep.
This would be so fun if you do have a venture to make a bunch of the petals and then like get your friends together and just like make a bunch of these giant snowflakes. I just feel like that'd be really fun.
Yeah. Okay, we've got it on two. Got this, up and down. Thingies are up, good to go. Load. Move this up here.
Neil's ready for takeoff.
Neil is ready for takeoff.
We named him Neil because he sounds like a rocket ship. And he's fast like a rocket ship.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, it is going to be huge. No, it does not have adaptive tools, and that is one of the things that is I don't know that I want to call it a downfall for the venture. And the reason I don't know that I want to call it a downfall is because when you see how fast this thing, like look at this. Like it could never with adaptive tools, you know?
No.
It truly is made for someone who has a business. It's a business venture.
Yeah, I agree. I started my stopwatch on my phone.
Oh, stopwatch.
Do you know what this stopwatch reminds me of? This is a really side note.
What?
When I was little, me and my sister, my dad and my sisters, my dad would propose competitions for us. So like, we would have handstand competitions and backflip competitions, and he would give us prizes if we were the first person to learn how to do like a 1.5 front flip on the trampoline. I won that one. I won that one. Or 1.5 backflips on the trampoline. I won that one. But anyways, my dad
1.5 backflips.
Yeah, like flip and then you land on your back. Like you do a full flip and then your
rotation and a half rotation.
Yes, I was always scared to do the second one. But what it made me think of was we would do handstand competitions, and my dad did not use a phone, okay, because we didn't have like cool cell phones yet. He used an actual, it was a like little
stopwatch,
stainless steel stopwatch. I remember it had a red little ticker, and he'd be like, okay, go. And it was so old school.
Go.
Yeah. And I love that thing. I would love to know where that is actually, because that would be very nostalgic to see.
Yes, Maribel, this is available for anyone to purchase.
Yeah. And if you guys become members today, like if you're watching this and you're like, I really, really want to make this, whenever you become a member, you automatically get access to all of our cut files. So you can make this on your Cricut machine like literally today. If you have your adhesive and your cardstock and all that, the files are ready to go. So that's the beauty of it. And December, we're kicking off Christmas on Friday at our Countdown to Christmas kickoff event. It's gonna be really fun, big announcement.
It's gonna be litty.
Yeah, we're basically crafting almost every day in December.
Yep.
Like pretty much every day. There's a couple we're not, but we're gonna be using all Makers Gonna Learn files, all Makers Gonna Learn fonts. And y'all will have access to all of that when you become a member. So 75 off yearly. I'm just saying.
If this was just the outsides and not the little details on the inside, this thing would already be done, but it's taking it a little while because of the intricate details on the inside.
Yeah. We're only at 2.5 minutes right now, so.
Yeah. Imagine how long it took for the maker to cut that one.
Oh, yeah, no.
I wish I would have timed it too.
That's okay.
I'm going to say it was well over 10 minutes.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Worth it,
because I did a lot of other things in between.
Right.
And it's just because of these little dots.
Right, and just the little tiny, but it makes it look so, like, I think that's why whenever you said that was done with a 12 by 12 cardstock, I was like, how? Because it looks so detailed.
Yeah.
But it's just because it's got all those intricate cutouts.
Yeah, I know.
Did you just cut that on medium cardstock for the smaller one? Or intricate?
No, just on regular medium cardstock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hattie says, I don't think I want to venture. I have enough issues with my little Maker 3. I mean, honestly, I wish I could say, like, this hasn't given us issues, but, like, at the same time, I've not used it enough to even tell you that.
Right. I don't have as many issues with my Cricut as I do with Design Space.
Yeah, it's not the machine. I think that's correct. It's not the machine most of the time that I have issues with. It's Design Space.
Yep.
Now, one thing I will say with this machine, you almost have to have this cart. This cart is like we had it on a flat cart, but you had to have it on the edge.
It was like a tool cart.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
I know, I don't know. It just wasn't as efficient.
It didn't just roll around easily like that. It did roll, but it wasn't as smooth.
Now that makes me nervous. That got real close to the edge of that mat.
Every time it does that, I'm like, woo!
Girl.
I'm holding my breath.
Gee, but it does have that vacuum seal. That's what you're hearing. If you hear a noise, it has that vacuum seal. So, it must be doing pretty well.
We're right at 5 minutes.
We're getting close to being done.
Trish, this paper is off of the Cricut website, but you could literally go get a poster board.
Yeah, you can use poster board. You don't have to buy this. Now, I will say poster board dimensions are a little bit different. It's not truly 24 by 28. It's like 22 or something.
Yeah, it's like a couple inches smaller all around.
Yeah.
Almost. But we did a comparison when we first got the venture of the different cardstocks because we bought some off Amazon. We did Dollar Tree poster board and then we did Cricut. And the price is much better to not get Cricut brand. If you just want to purchase poster board off of Amazon, you can get like a variety pack of colors and it's a little bit cheaper. So, you know, Cricut products are always a little bit more expensive.
So close yet so far away.
Can I come see it?
Yeah, why couldn't you?
I just want to come over and look at it. Ooh, oh my gosh, the details are so much prettier big like that. I mean, they're pretty there, but
I'm real excited.
it's giving Gatsby.
Yeah.
It's like,
you may have to go grab a bone folder and like help me fold some of these because
I will.
That is one thing I will say. Be prepared to like, I would advise if you wanted to say make these for ornaments, I would highly advise you cutting a bunch of them and then like sitting down if you're ready, like watching TV. Oh, stopwatch. 6.5 minutes.
Not bad.
6.5 minutes to cut this. Boom.
Boom.
Is the vacuum gonna stop? There it is. Okay. So let's go over here. But what I was saying is cut a bunch of these, pre-cut a bunch of these, and then like when you're sitting down, either watching TV or like right before you go to bed, or you want a mindless task.
Yes.
This is a really good, folding these is a really good mindless task because it's not a super simple process. There's 1, 2, 3, there's 6 folds per one of these. Okay? So just keep that in mind. 6 folds per one. I mean, look how pretty this is gonna be.
Ooh.
I'm so excited.
That's gorgeous.
So I'm gonna flip this over real quick and pull these off.
You'll have to show me how to do them.
I will gladly show you how to do them. I'll come back later. For those of you all that got like the MGL swag bag last year, if you still have that, the pink and white scraper tool, OMG, it is literally my favorite thing to scrape paper off of a mat with.
Yes.
I have not found a single thing that is better than that tool to scrape paper off of a mat.
Yes.
It's so good.
The Cricut has a Cricut has a burnishing tool that is skinny like that. It comes in like one of their toolkits. So
this burnishing tool is not the best for doing that. I don't like it as much, but that little
thin one,
oh,
so good.
So good. Okay. So I'm going to fold one myself.
Okay.
Kind of show everyone, and then I'll hand you off a couple for you to fold, okay?
Okay.
So it's hard for you guys to see, but there is a score line here. There's a score line going up the middle. There's a score line going this way, up the middle, and this way. So what I have found works the best that I like is I like folding these two middle ones first. So I'm going to come in here and I will say this. If you have a choice between textured and smooth cardstock with 3D projects, always go smooth. In my opinion.
Yeah. Is that textured?
It is, unfortunately.
Yeah, smooth is much better.
So here we are, we folded this way, and then I'm gonna come back out and we're gonna do the other side.
Do you think we could put something dark under you so I could see?
If you go grab it, then yes.
There might be a mat under Lauren, or like a piece of something.
I just don't want to, never mind, there's this. I could probably put this. It's a little small. Okay, is this better? Okay, so we folded this way. Now we're going to, on the other side, fold the same way. And this is what I mean, like these score lines are just not on this textured paper. They do okay. So I'm just making sure I fold on the right thing, and it kind of lines up with the top. And then I'm just gonna take my bone folder and get that down really well. And here is where that A is gonna come in. And you all are gonna understand here in a little bit why it's important for this project. So now I'm gonna do my middle fold here, okay? Now the middle fold, I'm not gonna run the bone folder over because I want it to be more, I don't want it to be as sharp as the edges. I want it to be where it's a little, like I can bend it a little more.
Okay.
So the middle one, we're not using the bone folder on, but I'm just gonna come in here, fold this middle one here.
If they did this on glitter cardstock, do you feel like maybe if they did it from scored it from the back side?
I mean, that would be the only way you could do it, I would think.
Yeah, I don't know. Glitter cardstock probably not gonna be your best bet.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay, so we have those two, and then we're coming this way, and I'm folding this side in here.
You could duplicate the score lines to get a deeper score. Yeah. Little hack there, Kathy.
Now I got a pretty good score on the other ones. Because I used Celebration Warehouse for the other one, and I got a pretty good score on that. But it's just this textured cardstock isn't.
I think if you did want to add glitter to these, I would get a paintbrush and some glue and do it along the edges of the snowflake.
Yes.
Like just the very edges. You know how we do the glitter edged ornaments, like the accordion ornaments? That's how I would do it.
Okay. So now you can see why I didn't want to do a super large crease, like a really thick crease on that side, is because this side is going to come together this way, and we don't want this to be super, I don't know, we don't want it to be like this. We just want it to be like a little bit of a crease here. And then this is going to be one of the 8.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm gonna hand some off to Alicia.
Ty said maybe make it first and then spray adhesive and throw glitter at it, a la Alicia. Because that's what I did at our event on Friday.
So now we're just going to start scoring. Or folding all of these together. Once again, I like starting on the middle pieces because I get that really good score on these middle pieces here. Phone folder.
Have y'all seen people make these out of paper bags on TikTok and Instagram and stuff?
Yes,
This is
I
like the
have.
old school, that's the old school way.
Yes. They're like super popular right now.
I would like to make them. I always have loved them all the time. They're just so, they're just old school, classic Christmas, I feel.
For sure, for sure.
Honestly, I just love a paper lantern, period. I had paper lanterns in Ruby's nursery. There's this store in Asheville, in downtown Asheville, and they sell a ton of paper star lanterns.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
It's like my favorite. I just want my living room full of paper star lanterns. It just gives me a cozy feeling. I love it.
Folding the middle here. I will say the edges are probably the hardest fold in this. Like these little edges, just because you've already got 2 folds down there in that corner, so getting this fold right can be a little tricky.
Okay, I think I folded them all. How many folds are there? 1, 2,
There's
3,
6.
4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm gonna steal one from you.
Okay, you do that.
Here, I'll steal this one, and then we'll go halfsies. Oh, you gave me. How many are there? 8?
There's 8. I gave you like 3, I thought.
You did.
So we've got 3 made. Here in a minute, once I get this one done, we'll start the assembly process.
Kathy said it took 9 minutes to cut on the maker.
Oh, well that's not bad.
No, only like 3 minutes longer. It's pretty good. Okay. Did you guys go shopping on Black Friday? I bought a single pair of sunglasses on Black Friday. So I didn't do much shopping. We're not doing a bunch of gifts this year. We're just not. I love giving gifts, so that's hard for me, but I don't really want to receive any gifts, if that makes sense. Like, I'd rather just give. But we're doing a lot more like zoo passes. Mom's getting
Experiences.
Yeah, Mom's getting aquarium passes for us. Things like that. Dollywood.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, I think so. I want to go do the Polar Express so bad.
Oh my gosh, you have to go. And my advice is go to the one in Bryson City, North Carolina.
Yes.
We did that a couple years ago, and 100% worth it. If I told Asher right now, like, hey, let's go, he would be all about it. And he's like a normal, I would say, like, I wouldn't think normal 9-year-old boys would be all about it, but he loved it.
Oh. Yeah, we talked about it last year and then didn't, and then we're gonna do it this year. And I think it's like completely booked out or something. It seems like we went to book it and it was booked.
Yeah, it gets booked up pretty quick, honestly.
I need to do it next year and stay on top of it. Bone folder. This is ASMR.
ASMR.
This is how it is out in the craft room. Everyone's like, what do you guys do when you're at work? Is it like so fun and exciting? And it's me and Lauren sitting and actual
silence. Mm-hmm.
Like working on set. Well, most of the time. This morning we were cracking up pretty hard at some stuff.
We were cracking up pretty hard.
Sadie's out in there with us too, but she's in the other room at her little cute desk.
Okay. I'm just going to start assembling. I've got one more, but I'm going to let you do, and I'm going to start assembling. Okay. So this is where this A is going to, you have to have this portion of the snowflake, okay? So this is going to be the base to your, like the start to your first one, and then the rest of them are going to go off this side that's already put together, okay? So what we're going to do first is I am going to start, and I'm going to apply ATG to one side of my snowflake that's folded, okay? And then you're going to apply, actually you can go ahead and apply it to both sides if you want to. I thought I was just going to start with one side, but I think I'm going to start with both. Like that, okay? And then you're going to line up. Can they see this, Sadie, with the black behind it? Okay, you're going to line up this side here. Okay, we're going to press that down so that it sticks. And then we're going to bring in our other side, and we're going to line it up like so. And then stick it down. Now, this is where, if you want to lay it flat like this, you can. I wouldn't put too much pressure on it because, once again, it's kind of important to not bend it so much, okay? And then we're gonna start the process and then just keep assembling like this. So, same thing. I'm gonna set this to the side right here, and I'm going to attach ATG here and here. No. And then I am gonna push it a little bit flat when I attach this side, when I attach these sides, because this is where it is very important to line these up. So I would work on aligning the bottom portion first and not really worry about the inside as much. So here we've got this lined up, laying it flat, and then we're gonna come over and line this side up like this. And then I'm gonna come up through the middle and kind of lay this down and make sure that that gets pressed down really well there. And you can see it's starting to come together.
Wow, she's gorgeous.
She's beautiful and gorgeous.
She's cute and gorgeous.
Same thing, we're gonna lay this out. ATG on both sides. ATG, someone did ask what ATG was. ATG is just the Scotch Advanced Tape Glider. This is just double-sided tape. So, if you don't have one of these, just use double-sided tape.
Don't use hot glue.
Nope, hot glue is not it for this one. Okay, same thing, I'm gonna lay it flat, and I'm going to line up these corners, this corner here, like this. Make sure it gets down really well. Flip it over. Line up this side and press it down. Beautiful, we're getting there. So you see what I mean when I say like cut multiple. If you're gonna make a lot of these at one time, I would probably cut all the pieces first and then just start assembling them, like folding them all at the same time. This would also be a really good like assembly line project for your kids or grandkids or people in your life, you know? Mm-hmm.
That's all of them. Okay.
And then lining it up there.
I don't know if I would use tacky glue, Kathy.
I just don't think it's going to
these.
dry fast enough. Would be my biggest issue with that.
You would have to like put it on there, let it dry before you went to go do the next thing. Oh, that's going to be so cute.
I'm
my
excited.
gosh.
Okay, we're just going to keep on working.
It's like giving Elsa a princess crown right now.
It really is. Speaking of, why do we not have like 3D princess crowns, paper princess crowns?
I don't know, but we've recommended that before. I've seen it.
Did we?
Yes, we should have that.
Like, tell me Ruby wouldn't flip to have a 3D paper crown.
Oh, she would. Listen, we went to the Waffle House the other day, and they gave her a Waffle House hat, and she was having a heyday. She was pumped. She was like,
I didn't even know that they made Waffle House hats.
Oh, yeah, girl. I knew one of the
Burger
girls.
King.
Oh, she's gotten one of those, too. She loves it. Love it. Why do kids love a hat so much?
I love a hat.
Do we have any occupational therapists here? I feel like an occupational therapist would know why kids love hats. Like, doesn't that seem like something they would know?
Yeah.
I don't know. She loves a hat or anything like a necklace. Right now she keeps getting in my jewelry box. She wants to wear my jewelry. I'm thinking about getting her like a little jewelry box with her own jewelry.
Oh, that would be cute.
Yeah, like kid jewelry though, because she loves to wear bracelets and stuff like that. But I'm like, girl, my stuff is like expensive. I don't want you getting in there, you know?
Oh, Sin said she believes they're on their way. The princess crown, paper princess crowns.
Heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Kathy wants a 3D princess crown. Kathy, you can have a 3D princess crown. We're gonna get you one. Oh, Nakia says, I'm so glad to spend time with you guys today. Work's been really rough and your smiling faces are really helping.
Well, your guys, I would say smiling faces, but I can't see them. But I know your smiling faces are there. We love being here for you guys.
Who came to the Black Friday event? Who was there? Did you make things?
What did you make?
Yeah, I want to see y'all's crafts. I've seen a couple of the name ornaments. I hadn't seen any of the blankets yet. Oh wait, that's not true. Tara made a blanket using your technique. It was on a fleece blanket. It was really cute.
Oh, I did not see that. I must have missed it.
If you missed Black Friday, go back and watch it. It's really fun. We did 2 crafts. We did a whole bunch of craft hacks, and we did a craft off. Me and Courtney competed in craft off. There wasn't a lot of trash talk, and I'm not even going to act like we trash talk each other. I think I tried to, and it was really awkward. I was like, I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm not a smack talker. I'm just not. It's not in me. I just want to be nice and helpful. Like, I want to let you borrow whatever you need from my half, you know?
Right.
Like, I'm done. What can I do to help you?
Right. Oh, this is going to be so cute.
It is. How many do you have left?
2.
Okay. I love it.
2.
Do you think color core would be important for this type of project? Or
I do. I do think color core would be important because you have to think of like the outside of the star. Mm-hmm. If you have like a black, not saying that anybody's going to have a black snowflake, but that's the first thing that I think of is black is so important. If you're making a specific project, and the edges are going to be showing, that's one that you definitely have to have color core for. Mm-hmm. So I do think for this project, color core is pretty important because you do see a lot of the edges.
Yeah.
You know?
True. Those are one, if you don't have color core, you could do the glitter on the edges.
Yes.
Black with gold glitter on the edges.
Oh, that would be very Gatsby.
I've been like really into black, gold, and emerald. And I did last year for the summit last year, I did black and green Christmas table setting. And I just love that. I just love those colors at Christmas. I've never done it on my tree though. I don't know why.
You know what? You could really get by. I think you could get by with 7 of these if you wanted to.
I think, yeah. 7's giving flower more. Maybe the 8th one will make it look more snowflakey.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. Okay. Last one, guys. Last one. And then you'll see how we put it together. It's very easy, very simple.
I want to put a light in one.
That would be very cute.
Just like a little plug-in light.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how you would do it though. Woo! This is where it does kind of get a little tricky. Just like getting it laid down like this and lining it up.
Lori said she found a similar wooden ornament blank and she's doing a miniature sign like we did on Black Friday.
Oh, that'll be
cool.
cute.
Yeah. Kathy, there's no supply list for, yeah, there is. There's a supply list for Summit. I just don't know if it's been sent out yet.
Okay. The last thing I'm going to do to assemble this is with this pressed flat right here, I'm adding my ATG on the A, as I like to call it, here. And now we're just going to pull it together and press it here. And then you can just kind of fluff it out, and that's it.
That's it.
Look how cute. I'm gonna be real honest, it's not as big as I thought it was gonna be.
No, I thought it was going to be huge.
I thought it was gonna be huge. I mean, it's a good size.
I guess I thought it would be like a solid 4 times bigger than the other one, but it's like, I guess it is.
It kind of is a solid almost 4.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Oh, that would be cute.
I want it to be bigger. I want bigger.
I want bigger.
If Courtney separates them, we can make some bigger ones.
So the first one that we made was gigantic.
Oh yeah, it was. And
But
I
it was
loved
it was a 5-point star. It wasn't a snowflake. It was a star. But the edges of the star did not go together.
Like how that one is.
No. So you know how like the points of a star, you would think the point would come up and go together like that?
Right.
They would not go together.
Yeah.
They were open points. Each point was like, when you looked at it from the side,
it was like
open.
it was like how this.
It was like that.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Well, that is just totes adorbs.
I do love this. Like, how cute would that be hanging in windows?
I know, like a whole bunch of them.
With like fake snow on the edges of the window.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. Yeah, if you did one per
Petal.
venture sheet, jeez. That thing would be huge.
Oh my gosh, maybe we should try it. I want to try it.
I mean, we've got to fix the file first.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Okie dokie.
I love it.
Okay, so if someone said fairy lights would be good. Yeah, if y'all figure out how to put some lights on there, you know, I want y'all to post these if you make them because they're so cute.
For sure.
And especially if you decorate with them. I would love to put those little ones in a tree. I just love it.
I really want to look at that picture that my sister sent me of her tree now.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to see if, because I'm pretty sure they're almost identical.
Okay. Sadie dropped a link for you guys letting you know
They're
about
not.
the end of...
But they're close.
Oh, that's cute,
They're more like
though.
a paper fan.
Let me see her tree. Oh, cutesy patesy. Ooh, I love her stockings.
We had a big issue over over her picking her stockings.
The Christmas in the McCoy house is like a whole thing, a whole event. We were talking today, like if you're a sister, you get it. Like Lauren has 2 sisters. I have 4 sisters. So we're sisters. Like we understand the shrug.
And we're the oldest sisters.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's
not
put
only,
that out there.
Not only that.
Not only are we sisters, we're the oldest.
Yeah. So listen.
If you have sisters, you know.
Yeah.
You just know.
It
You
do
understand.
be like that. Anyways, what I was saying is if you guys missed the beginning of the show or my spiel in the middle of the show, tomorrow at midnight is the very last day to get in on this book and the $75 off for the Black Friday sale. Yes, and the book, shoot, I threw it on the ground. Let me just grab it.
Okay, you do that. You do that. I don't feel like moving right now. I know you're just as sore as I am.
Well, yeah, we worked out yesterday. This is the 30 Days to Master Your Cricut book. So if you guys sign up today for a yearly subscription to Maker's Gonna Learn, $75 off. You're gonna get this printed and sent to you. We do not do this like ever. So we've done it one other time and that was it. You get access to this when you become a member, but you don't get the physical copy, and the physical copy is like where it's at, because you'll have it forever. So yeah, make sure if you guys have been interested, Sadie dropped a link for you.
And you are using a code 75OFF. Make sure you use that code. If for some reason you sign up and you forget to use the code, make sure you email customer care, hi@makersgonnalearn.com. Shout out to our customer service. They have been working their little fingers to the bone these past couple days for you guys, making sure that we love on you guys and give you everything that you need. So shout out to Janine, Noel, Mary, Mark, all of our customer care team. Even Tanner and Courtney were working customer care. Yeah. Like it's a big deal. It's
team effort.
Team effort, family affair. But if you need anything regarding your account or anything, make sure you email them hi@makersgonnalearn.com, and they will be really happy to help you.
Okay, well, we will be back Friday, and it's going to be the kickoff to our countdown to Christmas.
Yep, and I'm telling you all, be there or be square.
Yeah, you're not going to want to miss this announcement. I know we say that, but I'm for real this time, you guys. For real. I mean, we never show up and don't announce something huge. I mean, we always show up.
If we say that it's something big, it's always something big.
This is like one of my most favorite things we've ever done.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'm feeling very like Oprah Winfrey. You get a blank. Oh my gosh. Okay, we will see you guys. And I think it's 1:30 Eastern Standard, right?
Same time, 1:30 Eastern Standard.
Okay.
Same time Friday. We will